There we go. All right. Fire at will, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. Let's pick a day. What's today? Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is Sunday, and if it is Sunday, it is time for story time with Taffy. Fire your questions at will. I am at your disposal for a few minutes or so. Worst injury ever. Lower back injury, man. When I was in high school football, I tweaked a muscle when I was doing squats. I had 365 pounds on the bar, and I went down to squat, and I came up, and my lower back just flexed weird. And the next day, I was at football practice. And this 6'3" Mexican kid named Danny Garcia laid me the fuck out. And at that point, something snapped in my back, and I was out of football basically for the year. And ever since then, every once in a long while, I will like lean over to take a pool shot or go to pick up a dumbbell, and my back just goes. So my doctor told me at 17 years old, man. My doctor looked me in the face, and I was like, "So what do I do to get better?" And he said, "Welcome to life after a back injury." And like that was it. Overseas, I have been to Holland, England, Germany, Belgium, Italy, Monaco, Spain, Tunisia. Who am I missing? Am I missing anybody? In England. Did I say England? I meant to say in Holland. So, do I have any pets? No, I do not have pets. Sadly, I want a dog. I haven't had a dog since I was 9 years old, and my wife tells me that I will continue not to have a dog. It's going to be a point of contention at some point. Zackovia, I played left tackle, blindside tackle. My pencil is long and strong, Sculler. Don't test me. Closest I've ever come to death. I did already do this one. I rolled my Pathfinder in a blizzard on an interstate in Idaho. A solid 4 or 5 times. Grayson, we just picked it out of a name book. Just picked it random. It had sort of a southern gentility to it, so we wanted to sort of honor his Virginia roots without making him sound like a total douchebag. But we did go all pretentious and spell it with an E, all Britishy. So, actually, I have an 18-year-old friend, Danny, that has said that she is going to cradle rob Grayson when she's old enough to be a cougar. So, I mean, I guess if you swoop in early enough, you can undercut Marie. But Marie's like ridiculously hot. Ugh. Naughty thoughts. Let's see. Oh, I know, right? Let's see. What else? I'm gonna run story time one more. Or story time. I'm gonna run Oddsbox one more time while we're chatting it up. Funniest self-inflicted injury. I don't know if you'd count it as a self-inflicted injury, but once when I was a kid, we were playing hide and seek with my cousins, my mom's brother's kids, who I like and love very much. I grew up with these kids. It's just big, buff, tan Italian family, all look like porn stars. And but when we were kids, obviously they looked a lot less like porn stars. And at one point, I was hiding from my cousins Anthony, Nick, and Matthew. And I climbed up into the tailgate of my uncle's truck, and I was hiding. I kept my head down, and at one point I thought I heard Matthew coming up, I was looking, and he was hiding in the bed of my uncle's truck. So I climbed up on the pickup tailgate, and I was about to pop my head up, and I jumped up and I went, "Ha, got you!" And he panicked and didn't know what to do, so he turned and he swung with a lead pipe that he'd found in the back of the truck as hard as he could, and knocked me the fuck out. Because he didn't want to be tagged out. He didn't want to be out of hide and seek. So he fucking clocked me with a lead pipe, and I woke up inside my parent. Fortunately, our parents worked together in an ambulance, ambulance stations, so there was a lot of medical attention to be had. But yeah, Matthew knocked me the fuck out with a lead pipe. How much do I weigh? I think at the moment I weigh probably between 200 and 210. Best parental advice I can give right now is you won't know until it happens. I mean, anybody who tells you, like, they'll say stupid shit to you like, oh, you better stock up on sleep now. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna put it in mason jars, you asshole. Like, how is that possibly helpful to me right now? So just, you know nothing, and you, like, once you get into it, you know nothing. The stupidest person I've ever met is every person I've ever waited on in a restaurant. One example is I had a woman who asked me how many scoops were in a scoop of ice cream. Who's the biggest jerk in high school? Sometimes it was me. I mean, for the most part, it was like there were. I think this is probably true in most high schools. I did some douchey things, but the worst kids were the rich. The rich kids were dicks. The kids whose parents owned dairies, which in Idaho was big money. They were the ones who came in like new cars and always had the best clothes and everything, and they were real fucking snooty about it. So, yeah, it's okay, Matthew. I forgave you. Mostly because in that exact same spot outside of that same building, Matthew got hit by a van. And what's funny is that he flipped over the top of the van, and I was just like, I got you, karma, you son of a bitch. I wasn't like driving the van. But he landed on his feet and turned around and walked away. I've traveled to like 11 foreign countries and 48 United States. I still have to go to Alaska and Hawaii. Private schools don't count as rich kids. I mean, if you're going to private school, you're probably amongst your own kind, I would guess. Yeah, fuck it. I mean, rich white kids are the fucking worst, man. Well, I feel like that was probably a pretty appropriately timed out drop by Odgebox. Let's go ahead and call it a night. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, on behalf of the Mr. Oh, God, that's a tough question, Velociraptor. Oh, God, no, that was actually such a tough question. It snapped me out of my outro. Holy shit, that's a tough question. Oh, Sark or Northern Lion? I can't do that. I can't. That's forcing me to pick my favorite child. Oh, my heart. Oh, God, I just tears on the corners of each of my eyes. Oh, I can't, man. Okay, how about this? Northern Lion for his videos, but I want to get drunk with Sark. That's what I'll do. Oh, God, you're giving me chest pains. Oh, my God. Let's focus ourselves. Let's bring it all back together. You did, man. God, somebody check Taffy. The needle's skipping. Oh. Matthew, best advice for our high schoolers: don't take that shit seriously. It doesn't last for very long. Whew. Okay. Focus, Taffy. Bring it in. Bring it in, you son of a bitch. Slap myself into it. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, on behalf of the MrWoofless channel and The Cave, thank you for coming out tonight. Thank you if you hung out over in the madness that was the chaos over on the MrWoofless channel stream. We certainly appreciate it. We appreciate, God knows, man, Robert said this, and I want to reiterate it right now, is that he told me that I am responsible for taking care of the nugget, the kernel, the few hundred people that come out to every single stream, and those are the people that hang out at The Cave, and the ones that watch the Binding of Isaac streams. They also go to Robert's Minecraft streams, but you guys are the fucking lifeblood of this Twitch endeavor. We cannot do it without you. We would not do it without you. We can't succeed without your help. So thank you from the bottom of our hearts. This is the beginning of a fucking crazy journey, and we're excited that you're going to come along with us. But on behalf of both of our channels, thank you again. My name is Taffy, and I am out.